Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 with the Historical Immersion Project mod. Now we have several irons in the fire at the moment when it comes to spreading our Norse faith and culture throughout Europe. We have someone of our dynasty with a claim on the Kingdom of Lithuania. We have our dynasty member next in line for the throne of Perm over here. And we were doing something with Marias last time. We were looking for claimants, though I'm not sure... oh yeah, of course, we had my granddaughter here who has a claim on that, so we'll try and press her claim at some point once we get the ruler to be a regency over there. Also, we're participating in this war over here to help out our ally in Lithuania. Alright, this was the other claimant from Marias, who we don't actually care about because his claim is not inheritable. But he can be in our court, that's fine. Okay, good. Lithuania won that war. And I can take my retinue back to my lands. Now we also need to get Ingria over here. Message about arranged marriage. My daughter. Sure. Yes, that'll make relations better between our vassal king and ourselves, so sure. Also, she's 30, she probably should be married for a while now. And what is this? Another call to arms from the King of France. Okay, well... Count Roger of Ypern. He's already declaring holy wars, good lord. Okay, well... I mean, we could not join because... Oh, this is up here, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. I'm totally fine with him doing that, getting his de jure territory. In fact, I doubt we even need to help, though, now that I think about it, probably Lotharingia and Aquitaine and everyone will join in. Though Aquitaine has their own rebellion going on. We'll just see how this develops for a little while and decide whether we actually need to go and help. Somebody died in my dungeons. As it stands at the moment, looks like someone over here is involved. And somebody over here. But he's not really fighting against the master ranks of the Carlings or anything. Or at least that's how it seems. Oh, they do have a... Oh, the Teutonic Order. Yeah. Okay, that could be a problem for him. Looks like we might need to go help after all. He has 14,000 of his own. Why hasn't he raised that many? Okay, I think we're gonna have to use boats for this one. Do we need to raise all of our troops? Surely we don't. Maybe we'll just raise them from our vassal kings. We got 9,000 or so from Norway there. Will they fit in their own boats? They will, okay, good. And let's see. The independent realms or direct vassals. Spithiot is actually not that large, but who else do we have that's a large vassal? No one really. They don't fit in their own boats. Well, then I'm not going to bother with them. Let's just send over these 9,000 or so. We can land them... We can't even land them in the counties. Just send them over here. And Perm as well. We were part of the Permian Ducal War for High Chief Is this... This seems like the same war that we were involved in before, or rather that we weren't involved in. Where is Cheremisa? On the... I assume Duchy of Cheremisa? I guess this is a defensive war. Fine, I'll accept that too. Though you should be fine. See, I like the idea of spreading our you know, glorious Norse culture and religion all around the map by creating these independent kingdoms, but kind of get the feeling it's going to be like this the whole time. It's just going to be endless, endless calls to arms against various enemies. But hey. What fun would it be without some wars? My daughter lacks a guardian. What a good character. No opinion bonus, it seems. Also, some of these people are not the right religion, which is a problem. Oh, her opinion gets raised. That's weird. Alright, fine, whatever. Okay, so we have their army of 8,000 or so. It looks like France has somewhere about the same amount. So my 9,000 here should swing things pretty decisively. We can hope. A castle has finished construction. Do I own that now? I do. I think what I basically have to do there is just grant him independence. And he should be offered fealty by this guy or by King of France or something. I don't know. Either way, not my problem anymore. So in that case, my retinue over here, I guess I'll use to help out in this war. Which will also save me the trouble of trying to boat them over. I guess they're at war with Marias as well. It's kind of a mess here now. Alright, well we'll try and pick off some of those armies maybe. The realm of the Skraelings. Grave news from beyond the Western Sea, the explorer Thorfinn Karlsefni sailed towards Vinland with 3 full longships, intending to establish a permanent settlement in the New World. Sadly, while sailing further south along the coast of Vinland, they came upon a large party of heavily armed Skraeling warriors. The Skraelings butchered the Norsemen and captured 2 of the 3 longships. Thorfinn himself was apparently sacrificed to their vengeful gods, but a few of his men were released so that they could bring the warning back to Greenland. According to the survivors, the Skraelings then sailed the captured ships south, towards the cities of their great realm, where our shipbuilding techniques will be studied by their learned men. I have a feeling that this is because I have left the Sunset Invasion DLC on, and we're going to see some invasions from the Aztecs. Which is not something I intended to do, but if that's what's going to happen, that's actually fine. They'll probably land, well, I guess we have Iceland, that could be a problem. But if they land here or down in Iberia, I mean, that's fine by us. Anyway, that's a problem for the future. Okay, so you get your 11,000 here. You dictate where the battle will be and I'll just reinforce. We're all coming in here, are we? Oh, and there I go. I died. It had to happen sooner or later, probably sooner, because we were infirm, or incapable, even. We've gone into repose at age 60, and now we are Emperor Filkir Dag II. So be it. So we have a much reduced domain limit, unfortunately. And we also are going to need to probably do some vassal management here, if I had to guess. So we have the King of Norway, who's not too unhappy with us. Queen of Svithjod, fairly unhappy, but she's not actually as strong as some of our other vassals. Jarl Viborg over here. He's going to be a problem. Okay, the most important thing though, because he has 32% of our levy, is to get Norway on our side. Although we are, you know, going to... Oh, actually, we're no longer involved in that war even. Never mind. I was going to say we were going to get a lot of his men killed, so his relative strength would drop, but that is apparently not the case, so... Either way, we do have to get his opinion up. So yes, the plus 30 from marriage ties is certainly helpful. Short reign is a problem, but that's not something we can really do about beyond just waiting. Do anything about, I mean. I'm sending a gift. It's so expensive for such a small opinion bonus. And he already has the honorary title that we can give him. Well, you know, he's 34. That's not terrible. Jarl of Viborg. Can't move this window, it's kind of annoying. I suppose one of them could get a council position. Ugh, they're all so bad though. It's Smaland on the council, he's not too bad. See if there's any other council positions they'd be reasonable for. Okay, Mecklenburg. My uncle is not going to be happy, but I'm afraid we are going to have to do what we can to raise opinions with these people. Didn't even help that much. Västergötland, sure. Nobody particularly great. Guess we'll just leave her there. Nobody here we can really appoint. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably give away a couple of counties because we can't be having domain too big penalties. Not actually showing up yet. It might take a couple of days before that goes through. Or maybe even not, I don't know. Try one of our counts nearby. Or dukes, jarls. Apparently does not care that we have too large of a domain. Well, that's fine. Alright, well I guess we'll just go ahead and give gifts to some of these people. Not revoke title. Yep. It's so expensive, but this is why we have all this money saved up, so... Okay, he's probably greedy or something, so he likes it more than most. Probably do it this way, it's easier. Oh, what is she so upset about? Envious. Well, he's incapable, so we don't really need to worry about him, I think. He's only 12. He was fired from the council. Did we fire him from the council? He was the marshal, wasn't he? Oh, this is terrible. Now we have to piss off this Jarl. Alright. Well, it has to be done, I suppose. Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave it at that for the vassal management right now. And if and when we get factions breaking out, we'll try to manage these specific vassals that are problematic. Hopefully France will be okay in his war. He looked to be winning that battle, but you never know. If I was him, I would have waited until the new administration penalty wore off all of his holdings, so he was at his full strength, but obviously the AI is not that pragmatic. Okay. Alright, we don't care. Okay, so no factions yet, which is fine. My half-sister lacks a guardian. We'll definitely try and use her for opinion, if at all possible. With the King of Norway. No opinion bonus, apparently, but whatever. We can hold a Great Blot, which would be a good idea. Let's get that started immediately. That will improve our vassals' opinion somewhat. We're also not involved in this war with Perm anymore. Not against Perm. Okay, the guests have arrived. Okay, more prestige will certainly help. What ambition do we have, actually? We have no valid ambitions. Why not? Surely we could get the stat improving ambitions. Possibly we just cancelled one when we inherited. Lots of prestige and piety. All good. Okay, so everyone's opinion goes up by 15. Which will help smooth things over a bit. There's the domain too big penalty, so it does show up. It possibly needed a month to tick over or something. I'm also not seeing the plus 15 from the Great Blot. Okay. So I don't like him. That doesn't mean he doesn't like me. Okay. Until next time. Okay. So I am going to have to get rid of these two counties. I guess these two over here are the prime candidates. I don't hold any anywhere else, I think. So what I will try to do is... where's the find characters? Try to find people in my realm who are old and childless, so to get them back later we don't have to do any elaborate plotting, we just have to wait for people to die. Not in prison. They can be married, I suppose. Not already a ruler. My religion, my culture. Yes, an adult. Not a great house. Actually, if we specify they're not married, that might be better. He's 78. No children. Excellent. So it'll just come back to us and we can keep giving it away. Which are the counties we want? Okay. You can have that. You are old and childless also. We want to give you that county. Alright, so that will increase opinions by some amount. Concerned about job security. Interesting. Well, we seem to not be getting any factions just yet, which is good. Hopefully it stays that way. Keeping Norway on our side is the most important thing, because he's our most powerful vassal by a wide margin, so as long as he doesn't join factions against us, I think we'll be okay. So, well, that was kind of a dramatic episode. We sort of got involved in some abortive wars and then had to do a lot of vassal management. But we're going to have to end it here. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.